Shalom. If you want to review and see more content, like, comment, subscribe. Children of the Promise. We'll get you together. Shalom.
Let's look at people that are already married. People that have come into the truth and they are already married. Go back to 1 Corinthians 7. Let's read that out for people that are already married. How do you navigate that? 1 Corinthians 7 and 33.
1 Corinthians 7 and verse 33. But he that is
read 32.
Verse 32. But I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried care for things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. But he that is married care for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife.
So he got to learn how to please his wife. Go ahead.
There is a difference also between a wife and a virgin. The unmarried woman careth for the things of the Lord, that she may be holy both in body and in spirit. But she that is married careth for the things of the world, how she may please her husband.
So these for people that's already married, they got to know how to please. They still got to care for the things of the Lord and the things of the world, because they got to please the Lord and their wife, or their Lord and their husband. So how do you manage that? Go to Tobit. Now go to Sirach 20. Sirach chapter 20. How do you manage that if you come into the truth already married? Sirach chapter 20 and verse 32.
Sirach chapter 20 and verse 32. Necessary patience in seeking the Lord.
So this is something, if you already married and you come into the truth, it say you have to have necessary patience. It say necessary patience in seeking the Lord, go ahead,
is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide.
It say it's better than he that lead his life without guidance. Because when you come into the truth, now you gotta what? Start dealing with like-minded people. You gotta do this. Go to Tobit 4. So it say you gotta have necessary patience. This is for people that's already married, that came into the truth. Now it's time for necessary patience. Because why? You gotta have patience for the shortcomings of your husband. You gotta have patience for the shortcoming of your wife. Y'all both struggling. Y'all both going through y'all walk. So when y'all both going through y'all walk, y'all gonna have to have that. It's called necessary patience for one another. It's also known as grace, mercy. You can't be getting hot or mad at each other. Let's hit that real quick. Sirach 4. You can't be getting mad and hot at each other, because both of y'all is learning at the same time. You're trying to learn how to please the Lord, and you got to please your spouse. So your spouse have to what? Y'all got to have necessary patience with each other. Y'all got to have grace for each other. Get Sirach 4 and I believe it's 30.
Sirach chapter 4 and verse 30. Be not as a lion in thy house.
It say what?
Be not as a lion in thy house.
It say don't be as a lion in your house. Go ahead.
Nor frantic among thy servants.
And frantic among your servants. Don't be like that's not necessary patience. So if two people come into the truth and they already married, now it's time for necessary patience. Don't be a lion in your house. Y'all both going through the walk. So what's the smart thing to do? Go to Tobit chapter 4. In the Apocrypha Tobit.
Tobit chapter 4.
Tobit 4 and 18.
Tobit chapter 4 and verse 18. Ask counsel of all that are wise.
Now you got to get counsel. Counsel is really important if you come into the truth already married. Counsel is important. That's how people make it. Read it again.
Ask counsel of all that are wise, and despise not any counsel that is profitable.
It say, don't despise any counsel that is profitable. Verse 19.
Bless the Lord thy God always, and desire of him that thy way may be directed.
It say, and desire of God that your ways may be directed. Go ahead.
And that all thy paths and counsel may prosper.
It say that all your paths and your counsels may prosper. It's going to take counsel. Y'all going to need help. Y'all going to need patience and counsel. Go ahead.
For every nation hath not counsel.
It say every nation don't have counsel. Go ahead.
But the Lord himself giveth all good things, and he humbleth whom he will, as he will. Now therefore, my son, remember my commandments, neither let them be put out of thy mind.
That was Sirach 37. So it's patience and counseling. Patience and counseling is what they'll get new people in the truth that are already married to where they need to be. Sirach 37 and 16.
Sirach chapter 37 and verse 16. Let reason go before every enterprise, and counsel before every action.
And so you got to get counsel before every action. Every action. I always like to use this as an analogy, but the most successful people have counselors. The president, he got a team of counselors. These people that are successful in business and all of this, they get counsel before they do anything. Guess what? That's how we got to be in life. Read that again.
Let reason go before every enterprise, and counsel before every action.
And counsel before every action. This is how people doing the truth that's married, that's how they gonna make it, is through counsel. Patience and counsel. 2 more scriptures, then we done. Go to Proverbs 20. We covered a lot. Proverbs 20 and 18.
Proverbs 20 and verse 18. Every purpose is established by counsel.
Read that again.
Every purpose is established by counsel.
Let's say every purpose is going to be established by counsel. Every purpose. That's why counsel is so important. Go ahead.
Every purpose is established by counsel, and with good advice make war.
It's saying with good advice, that's how people go to war. One more, go to chapter 15. I didn't want to do too much on counsel. 15 and 22.
Proverbs 15 and 22. Without counsel, purposes are disappointed.
It say purposes is plans. It say without counsel, plans are disappointed. Plans fail. When we try to plan things and do things without counsel, it say they fail. Verse 22. 15 and 22. It say without counsel, read again.
Without counsel, purposes are disappointed.
So without counsel, plans are disappointed. They fail. Go ahead.
But in the multitude of counselors,
what?
They are established.
Plans are established. So when people new come into the truth, it's imperative that they have patience and they have counsels.